Good morning, students. Today we are starting group number 17. In this element, there are many elements. In this group, there are many elements. For example, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, and one more synthetic element is present in this group. This group is known as halogen. The word meaning of halogen is salt producing. So this group is salt producer group. That's why the word halogen is stands for this group. Out of these two elements, fluorine and chlorine, these are the gases. Bromine is liquid and iodine is purple colored crystalline solid. Astatine and the last elements are the radioactive element. Now you will see the electronic configuration, that is 3s2 3p5 outermost for the chlorine, 3d for bromine, 4s2 4p5. It means the general electronic configuration for this group is ns2 np5. Now next we will proceed to the occurrence. Fluorine and chlorine are the much and more abundant in nature, and this fluorine and chlorine can be find out from the following minerals. Fluorspar is one of the popular mineral, that is calcium fluoride for the element fluorine. Cryolite is the next source of fluorine, that is Na2Al(F6). Fluorapatite, that is 3CaPO4 whole 2 dot CaF2, that is one more mineral of fluorine. Sodium chloride known as rock salt or brine, that is one mineral of chlorine. Then carnallite is one more mineral of chlorine, that is KCl dot MgCl2 dot 6H2O. Then further in the marine life contain iodine in the form of seaweeds, as well as iodine is present in a 0.5% in seaweeds and such type of substances. Chile saltpeter, it contains 0.2% of sodium iodate. So these are the various sources of these elements. Now general property, again the first general property is ns2np5. Next general property is size. Down the group size will be increases due to addition of one more extra shell. This will be the dominating factor. Ionization enthalpy, it will decrease down the group, but in whole period it will be highest along the period as compared to all other elements. So in general, removal of electron is not much more popular for these elements. The value of electron gain enthalpy is very meaningful for these elements, as halogen have the more negative electron gain enthalpy. They need only one electron to acquire the stable noble gas electronic configuration, and their effective nuclear charge is highest. So easily electron can be added. And here also one controversy you will see, that out of fluorine and chlorine, we can see that the value of electron gain enthalpy is much more negative for the chlorine as compared to fluorine. Though fluorine is the most electronegative element, but it has exceptionally less negative value of delta Eg. So it has as it has high charge density and very small. So new coming electron will repel new coming electron will get repulsion force from the already present electron. So फ्लोरीन इतनी जल्दी क्या है परमिशन नहीं देता किसी भी इलेक्ट्रॉन को एंटर होने के लिए, बट एज कंपेयर टू फ्लोरीन, क्लोरीन तो एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी शो कर रहा है बिहेवियर, दैट्स व्हाई its value of delta Eg is less negative as compared to chlorine, and chlorine is the highest negative value in all the elements. The reason that Fluorine shows the exceptional behavior due to its small size. A strong interelectronic repulsion between its electron and the incoming electron. This repulsion is lesser in chlorine due to large size of the third shell as compared to the second shell. Electronegativity, next point, electronegativity of fluorine is the highest, and down the group this electronegativity and electron gain enthalpy value will be decreases. Hydration enthalpy. As usual, hydration enthalpy will show the behavior that it decreases as the size increases. Now, the general properties of element. First, we will go for the physical property. The first property is state. Fluorine and chlorine, these two are gases. Chlorine is yellowish green gas, bromine is liquid, and I2 stands as solid. So, their respective colors we know. Now, next property about the melting point. Fluorine onwards melting point increases due to increase in size. As van der Waals forces increases, so melting point is also increases. F2 has extraordinary lesser melting point and boiling point. Again, the reason is its small size and repulsion between one fluorine molecule and another fluorine molecule as the charge density is highest. Density will increases down the group as the atomic mass increases down the group. The most important property, that is bond dissociation enthalpy. Bond dissociation enthalpy, chlorine onwards bond dissociation enthalpy decreases as it is the regular trend, but extraordinary fluorine has only the value 158.8 kilojoule per mole, that is just equal to the I2. So, I2 is following the general trend, but fluorine is following the extraordinary trend, that is that it has very less bond dissociation enthalpy. It means fluorine bond FF bond is very weak as compared to II bond even. So, the reason behind this, that high charge density on fluorine and its small size. Now, last E-node value. E-node value of fluorine is so higher that it can react with water also. So, other elements are following the regular trend, that E-node value decreases down the group. So, fluorine has highest tendency to form fluoride ion, as we know that E-node value. By knowing the E-node value, we can understand that in aqueous form which type of species can be stable. So, fluorine has the maximum tendency to get electron and it can easily convert to fluoride ion. About the solubility, fluorine and chlorine reacts with water. They are quite soluble in water. Then bromine and iodine are sparingly soluble in water but soluble in organic solvent. E-node value is responsible for the above behavior. Next, we will go for the oxidation state. Oxidation state, if you will do work for oxidation state, then so for the oxidation state, you know very well that chlorine, absence of d orbital is there, that is why it will show only -1 oxidation state. Then chlorine, bromine and iodine, they will show -1 oxidation state, and due to availability of the vacant d orbital, they will show +1, +3, +5 and +7 oxidation state. So, the fluorine will form the compound like HF, where it is showing -1, and OF2 in oxygen difluoride, it is also F is present as -1. Fluorine has so much affinity with other element that easily it can react. Okay. Now for chlorine, bromine and iodine, we have higher oxidation state because of the presence of d orbital. So they can form the bond by expanding their octet. Okay. Generally they show positive oxidation state in the compound where more electronegative element like oxygen is present. It means that chlorine, bromine, iodine, though they are showing +1, +3, +5 oxidation state, but they will form stable bond with more electronegative element like oxygen only, not with all the element. Now that's all for the day.